Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. This is Medea J, and today's video is going to be a look into the two eyeshadow palettes from the Botanical collection from Coloured Raine. So we're going to be creating this look, and I'm also going to be sharing my thoughts about these eyeshadow palettes. So if that sounds interesting to you, then obviously keep on watching. I do want to say that the Botanicals collection comes with lip products, it comes with these two eyeshadow palettes, it comes with blushes, so you can buy the entire collection. I think Coloured Raine is doing a discount on it already, but remember you can use my code MEDEAJ to save yourself some extra money. If you also decide to just get both eyeshadow palettes, you can get it at a discount. But let's talk about each one, and then we'll talk about the two of them together because there's a lot of conversation around how similar it looks. But remember that it's part of a collection, and so they will complement each other. But let's take them one after the other. So this is the Botanicals palette. They both come with sleeves. I've taken off the sleeve, but it both come with sleeves. I do have swatches of this, which I will show you guys in the video. But this is the Botanicals eyeshadow palette. You get 6 shadows in here and a mirror. So this is what the inside looks like. My light is slightly washing it out, but you see from the swatches what they look like. So you get 6 eyeshadow palettes, 3 of which are foils and 3 are mattes. So these are the foil shadows, and then these are the matte shades, which are really beautiful. You've got a lot of complementing shades, you know, matte and shimmer that you can use together. Love that this one pulls a little bit more cool tone, which kind of supports or complements the green shadow. So you could definitely take this from day to evening, especially with the emerald green. I feel like that's a very evening appropriate type of shade. You can clearly see how pigmented these shadows are from the swatches, but just going to just dip my hand into 3 of the foils and just show you how beautiful they are just on the hand, just like that, without much effort. Look at that, absolutely stunning. And the second one is the Rose Garden palette. They both retail for $16 separately, but as I said, you can use my code. And this is the inside of this one. I feel like this one is a little darker and deeper in the colors. You've got 3 foils and 3 mattes. The 3 mattes are at the bottom, 3 foils are at the top as well. This as well, you can take it from day to night quite easily because of the, you know, the foil shadows are very bright, very pretty. They are romantic to me type of colors, especially with the emerald green. So yeah. All right, so we've got both palettes. Now let's look at them side by side. Remember I said that this is a collection, so I expect the shadows to complement each other, but a lot of people have been saying that they're quite similar. Let me dim my lights. Alright, so this is what they look like, and off the bat I can see what people are saying in terms of the colors, especially with the green, but this one has more of a gold shift to it. Don't know if it's translating on camera. And this is like your standard emerald green. That's what it looks like to me. And obviously you don't have this shade or anything similar in this palette. This one as well is very different. It's more of like your plum, purple plum type of color. Same with the foil shadow. And then here you've got a dark brown, which I used quite a lot today. And then you've got these 2 golds. This is more like of your green type of gold, you know, like your dirty gold. And this is like your standard gold, which here you've got more of a rose gold type of gold. So they are different in person. They might look the same on camera, but in person they are very different shadows. This shade and this shade, this is lighter, this is darker. Definitely saw the difference when I used it in the look today, because this one gave me a little bit more warmth and depth, and this one was a really good blending, you know, like a diffusing shadow. And then this is the one that I used all over my lid. So I do see a lot of differences. I feel like they complement each other, and because they're a collection, I expect that if this was an eyeshadow palette with all 12 colors, then it would definitely be a really, you know, I think it will be a really good eyeshadow palette. It's just because they're split into two separate palettes. But honestly, I feel like the colors complement each other really well. And you see from the look that I created today that I used this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade to create my look. And I kind of needed them to really blend out and diffuse the look so that it didn't look one dimensional. So I'm going to give you my thoughts about these eyeshadow palettes before you move on to the look. First and foremost, with the color story, I feel like these are perfect spring, you know, winter into spring types of eyeshadow palette. I feel like they would work really well, although you can wear it all year round. I mean, I will, but they, to me, it just reminds me of blossoming, you know, blooming, new season, that type of thing. So I really love how well these shadows will transition into the new season. Another thing I really love about Coloured Raine formula is the pigmentation and the blendability. They never let me down when it comes to pigmentation, and these shadows are stunning. As I said, they complement each other, which meant blending was a lot easier and the colors just worked. Those foil shadows as well, the pigmentation is insane, and I've used two of the shadows in my own time, so I know that they perform really well on the lid and they work throughout the day. They work, they don't crack. They're not the types of foil shadows that crack and just, you know, show up all over your face. They stay put. And today I used the Colored Raine base in desert sand. So this is what I used to create the look, and you can see how well the eyeshadows really gel. Now, do you need both eyeshadow palettes? Personally, I would say yes, personally. And the reason is because, as I said, there are a lot of complementing shadows here that just help with the blendability of the look, especially with the mattes. With the foil shadows, obviously there are one or two that you could do away with, but why bother when you can get the entire eyeshadow palette? So I think that for the value, because you could get both palettes for $25 as opposed to getting each individual one for $16, or you can opt for the entire collection with the blushes, with the lipsticks. I think for the price point, I personally would get the two if this wasn't PR. But I'm giving you guys my honest thoughts. You know, I buy my shadows as well. So as a consumer, I would probably buy both because I really love using eyeshadow palettes that have a theme or complement each other rather than dipping into several other eyeshadow palettes. So personally, I would get the two. Is this worth the money? Absolutely. As I said, the pigmentation, blendability, the quality of the shadows, the price point, the packaging, how easy it is to use, grab and go. Everything is cohesive, everything is fantastic, the formula is great, and it's value for money. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think, and definitely let me know what you think about this look. Interested in knowing how I did my base, head over to TikTok to watch the video. I will put the link to the TikTok video in the description box so that you can check it out. All the products that I used today will be listed in the description box as always. So definitely enjoy the look. And if you do, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and turn on your notification bell so you know when next I release a video. And yeah, enjoy the look, and I'll catch you in a future one.